Carolina Panthers. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 6. Throwing on first down is Murray.
Give me that.
They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
I forgot I gotta get this nigga some points. I'm tripping.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. This is caught by Evans. Touchdown.
Which is bogus, because now it gives him a touchdown. Now he on fire. He gonna try to throw it to him. I'm gonna pick that shit off. I already got a plan on that. Let's go.
And the Bucs on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They look to throw. It's Locke. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox.
Let's go, Dawson. Let's go, big boy. You got a nice pair of hands on you, man. Let's go.
25 yards there on the catch and run.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes
We pimps, man. They humans. Let's go.
Sometimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive.
From midfield, here's Locke.
Flotatious, and let's go. You fucking go. Float that bitch, Drew. Just float it, man.
35 yards the game there. Another first down as well.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this touchdown.
Let's go, man. Shit is light, bro.
His 9th touchdown of the season.
Right to it.
And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side.
Levy, they want to show you in the league, bro. I got a position for you. If you want to get on my field, I got something for you to do, my nigga.
Like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast?
And I'm going to pay you,
Absolutely
nigga.
did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started
everybody.
today. But they know
I
the
like
guys
that.
on the other
I
side
really
of the ball
respect it.
are still in that dreaded in the hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Let you go crazy with him.
first carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
And that's a pleasing run there by Travis Etienne. And every time I see him carry it, I think of the word mature. Why? 4 full seasons at Clemson, not something you normally get with a running back. Had almost 5,000 yards rushing, the school record, along with 70 rushing touchdowns. That's both the school record and ACC record. The second running back taken in the draft after Najee Harris from Alabama, number 25 overall. He's now wearing number 1 in the NFL after wearing number 9 at Clemson. He loves those single digits.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap and a give the
That's a come up and hit, boy.
Right at midfield
The
after
fuck?
a gain of only a couple. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Oh, so that's what you want me to do, man. Okay.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Here's Murray from midfield.
Let's go.
It is incomplete.
Put that shit,
About this
nigga.
defense, they came up with a couple of big
What?
plays in this sequence.
Different
and
ball.
none better
This is
than the
coach
one
decision.
right
This is
there.
coach decision
Forcing
right
the
here.
incompletion
Look.
and bringing up 4th down.
Oh, he passed the 50. He can go for it whenever he wants. Right in Kyson Lee, you can do that.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And this defense will take over right
I'm
at
gonna hit it with a DK
midfield.
over the top. DK, we calling your number, bro. Let's go. I got faith in you and Drew Lock together. Y'all got a rapport.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10.
Boy, this nigga
right at the
smoking
50-yard
dick.
line.
Yeah, DK, it's your time to shine, baby. Let's get it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he got hit. He still caught it, DK. My nigga. Ah, shit.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's what you're going to need to do against those
All right,
big
that was both.
receivers.
That
You
was
got to get
both.
in there and
That
get
was both.
physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. To throw it is Lock. Finding Knox there.
My white boy. It's my white boy. He with it. Let's go, Dawson. It's my man's, bro. He like that. He fucking like that, bro. He got a nice pair of hands on me, bro. Got a nice pair of hands on him. He put a great pair of hands on me. Let's get it.
Yo. Yeah, thank you.
They'll give it to Mixon.
Joey. Look at JoJo.
No, not in the
Crunch time.
only in the Discord.
His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Panthers have taken the
No,
lead.
if you go to Leaky, you can search it up.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive
This game's
line
so
are in
bogus, they ain't even
concert.
say
They
use
call
or
it
spin. That's
marrying
silly.
up. Meaning,
feeling like
you get on
Barry.
a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Let's go, man. Got them young guys out there ready to ball out. That's a fact. I fuck with you, Delpit. I'm gonna get your speed up, so I'm gonna keep you.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And last time out, went for it on 4th
running
down,
that rock.
turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
All of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Etienne. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Demario Davis there on the stop.
But there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. Flush to his right.
Nuh-uh. That's my baby. He do that.
But it's intercepted.
He's looking that way too.
He's picked off at his own 48.
This nigga got caught at the front door.
Really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
You know I got another play for
Suddenly
you.
it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. This is Bell trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Well, they went with a fullback dive that time.
And Brandon, when I was a kid, the fullback carried the ball equally as much as the running back, then known as the halfback. Nowadays, the fullback's job is to block. Put him out in front, let him clear a path.
They still have a couple more. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Block off a play action. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Le'Veon Bell with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Panthers are
I don't know about that. That's a good start trade. That's a double lock.
I'm live, Shadow. I'm live.
He only decided on that too.
And it's now 21-7.
You know,
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
yeah, cause what he did, he went off like the
successfully.
players that they have and the players' attributes, like their speed and all that shit. And like technically, whoever had an X factor quarterback was really probably tier 1.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
He was on the league and going through like all the fucking players.
Dances by
share
him.
screen and everything, so
And he gets us to the other side of
really
midfield
the
across the 45 before going out.
Really
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams are just
I'm in like
abandon the playbook
right now,
and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Now Etienne. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try the left side with Etienne. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Just need him to be Tebow.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He'll get that into the hands of Tebow. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Shout out Bullock from actually. Yeah.
A handoff for Etienne. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
He made you
exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
What's up with Kaiser, y'all?
Touchdown, Buccaneers. Travis Etienne hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Only one game hasn't been played yet. Yo, force win that shit, bro. Why do you keep asking me the same question?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
So you want to be the Steelers?
From the gun to give to Mixon. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Oh, yeah. X is on the Chiefs. Last night he picked him.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Locke. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Mixon with a first down carry. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He lost 6 there on the first down play. So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. This is Mixon on the draw. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Block now to throw. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Locke. It's brought in by Harris. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just thinking what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 98 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. Flushed out right. And his throw here's incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray escaping the pressure right. Wide open, Gronkowski. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. They fake the handoff. Now Murray eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Oh, man.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray going for it all.
We went on one game in the Brown League.
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
I do got my bye week. And I think I'm sign it.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here.
Yeah,
21 all the score as the kicks away.
In both leagues.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Locke. And this one into the hands of DJ Sharp. He's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Locke now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke, flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. On first down, Locke. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on second down. Locke. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's a give to Mixon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
What do you think it should be?
Juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. The long-distance shot before break comes up empty, but now Charles flipped the script. Time for likely one more play as field position becomes an issue.
Yeah, when you talk about field position, remember, if this kick is missed, the ball comes back to where? The spot that they snapped it from, so field position becomes a factor. I think at this spot, you might also want to think about throwing the Hail Mary. You know, put the ball up in the air. Maybe you can get 6 out of it instead of 3.
Yeah, see what happens. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there. And that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's Locke to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. He'll buy some time right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Probably a bit of a surprise call there on first down, but how about a tone setter for the drive? Picking up nice yardage with the big man setting the tone physically.
Yo, what's up?
On second down, a run with ETN. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Etienne once more. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. 105 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Etienne. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Forced out to his left. And this is caught by Evans. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. And a catch right side by Evans. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Travis Etienne, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Crosby connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They fake the handoff. Now Locke. We'll get that to the rookie from Minnesota, Rashad Bateman. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, Mixon. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Back to Mixon on second down. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Lock to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
All right, that looked way better.
They do go for it. It's Locke. That's complete. It's Bell. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Locke. Trying to lay one up deep. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 126 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Etienne. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Play fake. Murray rolling to his right. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon, and he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play. And we're back now in Charlotte. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Once again, they run with Mixon. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
From the gun on third down, Locke. Sharp's got it, left side. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
They'll run on first down. Mixon. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
From the 27, Locke. This goes out wide from Mixon. Touchdown, Panthers. Joe Mixon. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover it? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Crew able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Crew to kick off. Here's Smith to return it. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place
he told
to
you
make
Texans
a cut and
at
kind of
6?
exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now from Murray. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Travis Etienne out of the backfield.
Hey, he told you Texans?
Third down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
He telling me Texans.
Being chased out left. Murray has the first down and more. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Flushed out right. This is caught by Evans. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they'll run here with Etienne. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive can take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
2nd and 2. Another tote for Etienne. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Travis Etienne with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Extra point try now for Crosby. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And they're able to get this way down there inside the Tampa 20. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A handoff to Mixon. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. And its defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Mixon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Block working out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Another try for Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here's Smith to return it. And he returns this to the 22. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. To throw is Murray. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. And it's 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Murray. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Murray to throw. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Now Murray's got to have this one. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Locke, he's set to take a knee, and that should do it for this ball game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean,
I'm going to see him in the playoffs.
that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working.